Hey everybody, Baldoric here, and today we are going to be talking about Díthorba, who is the brand new Grand Hero Battle unit in Fire Emblem Heroes. I think I'm pronouncing her name correctly. But anyways, we have a new Blue Lance Flyer for our Grand Hero Battle unit, but no preference weapon, unfortunately. However, she does come with Fire Sweep Lance, which is really good fodder. Definitely comes with some decent skills, nothing amazing, but some good fodder for other units. Now, she actually does have a pretty good stat line, definitely has some usability, so let's talk a little bit about how we can build her for the different modes. Now, as a first build, I think she works well in AR defense. I did not factor in any mythics, so I just chose an arbitrary blessing just to show that I was doing AR defense. You could obviously use it for the other season, Dark Season, instead of this one, but a little bit about the build and a little bit about why I chose this, and there's other things you could do. So I chose its curtains, which you can obtain through, if you did this, you could obtain that through the scroll system. It was like a couple scrolls ago we actually were able to get a free its curtains, so it's definitely obtainable right now with the speed refine, obviously to boost your speed a little bit. Its curtains basically reduces her cooldown by 2 on turn 1. So what's good about this for AR defense, you have a 3-charge Gale Force turn 1, which means when you initiate, if she goes first, which is helpful because I didn't give her a support slot, and the game AI will usually have her go first depending on attack range, but if you want to look in that, there's plenty of guides on how to learn the game AI and how it works. But something like that. Attack speed solo 4, obviously this could be 3 if you don't have the fodder for 4. But the objective with this build is to make her tanky enough that she is able to survive 1 initiate, hopefully 2, because of Gale Force, and to have her in Wings of Mercy range. So what you do is you initiate, get Gale Force procs, initiate again. Wings of Mercy either is a dancer or your other sweeper of some kind, and then you take out 2 or 3 opponents in 1 turn, thus reducing your lift loss by quite a loss to either to a really low number or 0 if you have it correctly. Now, Fatal Smoke, I think you're going to be seeing very prominently on AR defense teams. Fatal Smoke is amazing for AR defense because the turn Fatal Smoke goes off, people affected by it don't get healed by healing towers. They don't get healed by any of their abilities that would normally heal them. There's a staff user on the team, doesn't matter. Basically, Fatal Smoke makes it so that whatever HP they are at the beginning of their turn, they stay. They cannot heal. So, very good skill to have on AR defense. Not even just her. You could use this on like an Elliewood. You can use this on any of your sweepers on AR defense. Great skill to have on just about anybody. Attack defense solo, combo with attack and speed solo is going to boost her attack up by 13 in this case, while also getting 6 extra defense and getting 7 extra speed, which is going to make her just fast enough to double just about anything and just tanky enough so that she'll survive and be able to hit those other attacks. So, definitely powerful. I think it's a lot of usability. Slaying Lance works here. There's a lot of ways you can make this happen with other things, but with Slaying Lance, you probably want to go for an attack speed solo, just because you don't want to be as tanky, because you're going to want to take one more hit, or rather not one more hit. You want to get yourself into Wings of Mercy range, so after you do your lunge, the Wings of Mercy dancer comes in, dances you, attack, Gale Force procs, is kind of how that works. So if you've ever seen like an Elliewood do it without a heavy blade, that's the same thing you're going to be doing with her, if you choose to do this build. The next build is Arena. So it's kind of the same idea, but instead, with its curtains, we're going to use Ruptured Sky, so we have a free Ruptured Sky proc right away. It will reduce that cooldown by 2 on turn 1, meaning Ruptured Sky's ready to go. Absolutely perfect combo in this case. Now, obviously, support slot is just whatever rally plus you want to use. Attack speed solo 4, combo with attack speed solo 3, obvious reasons. Wyvern Flight is going to help get those debuffs on the opponent and help secure kills. Basically, and so is Joint Drive Attack. Basically, this build is to make sure she can get at least 1 kill in Arena, if not more, in case she is the bonus unit. Because she's a Grand Hero Battle unit, we'll definitely be seeing her as a bonus unit in the future. So definitely a build like this will pick up kills pretty easily. If you want to do something a little bit more tanky, you could do attack defense solo instead of the S slot or the A slot and just flip it either way, or both. It depends on what you want to do with her, but you'd want to switch Wyvern Flight out for something else. Finally, the budget build. So using some of the skills on her kit, we'll stick with Fire Sweep because Fire Sweep obviously does have a lot of utility. She is not able to be attacked on her phase, but she is unable to attack on enemy phase. So we want to make sure she's able to double, and at an early level, something like Fury 3 is helpful because it gives those extra stats that she is going to need to survive, and do a little bit of extra damage, have a little extra speed. Attack and speed solo on top of this gets her up to 59 attack and 47 speed, which at no merges is pretty decent. Glimmer is a pretty good choice here. You could do something else. You could use something that scales off of her res stat. Kind of up to you at that point. And Attack Smo 3, again, depends on the team. Because we're using flyer formation, if you don't want to switch that out for something like Wings of Mercy or like Renewal, you could easily put this on a flyer team, and then the C slot could just be like a Ward Flyers, Goad Flyers, Hone, whatever it is, if you wanted to go that route, which is a pretty simple, easy way to make her a flying team unit. That being said, thank you so much for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you liked it, consider subscribing. I'm going to be putting out more videos just like this one. If you've been keeping up with my streams, I've been streaming a lot of League of Legends recently while playing Fire Emblem Heroes in between queues. So if you want to check that out, definitely follow my Twitch. If you look in the description below, my Twitch will be there. Or if you go to my YouTube channel, there's a link to it as well. That being said, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you next time.